Ghana spoil. Ghana spoil. Ghana spoil. This matter they can't talk. I won't make Ghana government hear me. Make them listen to what is happening. Charlie, Ghana spoil, and this is not the way it should be. I don't say most times in the go talk say Charlie, and I'm munti economy, I say munti economy, I say munti macro economy, I say the basic matter be say whether macroeconomics, dollar depreciation, dollar appreciation, or what, the people of Ghana deserve better. The people of Ghana deserve better. Make no politician try to come and explain the situation with the Ghana right now. Make no politician try explain. You beg the people. You are supposed to apologize to the people. See, make I tell you something. Some part of the world, people benefit from being a citizen. People benefit from being a citizen of some part of the world. Some part of the world where they don't even have gold. They don't have bauxite. They don't have timber. They don't have no natural resources. But people are benefiting from being citizens of that country. What are you people telling the people? What do they tell Ghanaians? The economy where we dey inside right now, no be the Ghanaians that are fault. It no be the common Ghanaian in fault. It is not their fault. Ghana is not run by the lay Ghanaian and the ordinary Ghanaians. So it is run by government. It is run by government. Government should be apologizing to the people by now. See, government should be apologizing to Ghanaians by now. Ghana, wait now, did they buy what do you call this baby feed? What's the name? This baby feed that we all buy. I forget chef because I'm not in Ghana. Cerelac. Cerelac maize, Cerelac rice. You can't even buy. Cerelac used to be 16 Ghana cedis. Now it be 35 Ghana cedis. What are you telling me? Forget about import and export. Government is supposed to subsidize in this particular time where we did. We are in crisis for Ghana. Government for subsidize. See, 50% subsidy. 50% subsidy. What will they talk about? I don't want to hear anything. I hear say government say here they have slashed down on the ministers and the deputy ministers, their salaries and their incentives here and there. It no they matter. It still doesn't matter. Why are the people suffering? Why are ordinary Ghanaians suffering? Why? Tell me why. I've seen videos where they say they be the market women where they have increased their prices. They are taking advantage of the situation where they are inflating prices. Fine. But do you blame the market woman? Do you blame them? You can't blame them. They cannot afford to buy fuel. Transportation go up. So why are you blaming the market woman? Because before, when I did Ghana, we did buy like fuel, like when I buy like 500 Ghana cedis, they fill my car in tank. Now we buy 1,200 Ghana cedis. It is a big joke. I don't want to hear about Ukraine and Russia or COVID. I don't want to hear about Ukraine and Russia or COVID. Are you telling me say the government is not in grip of the policies and regulations in the country, of the resources? You cannot channel some of our natural resources into income, so you go feel subsidized on the people that are everyday life. You cannot make policies where you go make the people go be okay. You cannot. So why do we have a government? See, there is a theory that some of our ministers and state officials they get. The theory be say they've been to a university, they've learned, they have their first degree, second degree, masters, and so on and so forth. So the thing say, when you have first degree and second degree and masters, it means that you have too much knowledge. No, you don't. This thing I always they talk. You don't. There is a clear difference between formal knowledge and common sense. I don't belong to Avram Moshi common sense movement too. Me, I have my common sense. It be long time. I've been a common sense man long time. That's why my name is Logic. don't always use your formal theories, your university degrees, and your formal knowledge to run a country. Don't always use that. Sometimes add common sense to it. 50% common sense, 50% formal sense. But you understand, because the school there, the curriculum and subject they teach you, school is strictly administration. But you understand, so what we learn in school is how to administer that knowledge into our everyday life. So if you go learn biology for school, what do you tell me that what is the end result of being a biology student? You understand? If you go read science for school, the end results we already know. If you go read accounting, the end results we already know. If you go read marketing, the end results we already know. So why is Ghana like this? If we have top ministers and deputy ministers who are holding masters and degrees in accounting, marketing, and so on and so economy in the country, then what is the use of the degrees and the masters? Then what is the use? So it means that your masters, your degrees have failed you. They have failed you. Once they have failed you, you have to resort to common sense. Once your degree fail you, resort to common sense. That is the only way out. It is so sad. See, it is. I think about the things. So are you telling me that Ghana cannot be better? Is that what you guys are saying? Ghana cannot be better? Like, to be a Ghanaian, as a Ghanaian, tell me, all of you watching me, as a Ghanaian, since growing up, what have you benefited from being a Ghanaian? Can one person tell me one thing where you have benefited from being Ghanaian, if not for recent free education, if not for recent free SHS? What do we benefit as Ghanaians? Nothing. So a country where your people don't benefit nothing, a country where you don't pay your citizens, a country where government doesn't subsidize on insurance for the citizens, a country where a government doesn't give monthly subsidies and support and financial support to the citizens, that country will not be like the way Ghana did right now. I did tell you, because the people get nothing from you. They get nothing. We practically pay for everything in Ghana. We literally pays for everything in Ghana. Nothing is free. If government is subsidizing for electricity, it's basic. But you understand. So how much is government subsidy on electricity? Let's go and check. Is it just like they are not even subsidizing at all? Because at the end of the day, when you buy the power self, it doesn't last. So is that subsidy real? Is it real? Because if you tell me that government pays 2% of the power that we consume in Ghana, and you take the 2% out of how much power you pay for a week, a month, it's more like you are buying the whole thing by yourself. There is no subsidy anyway. How many percentage? For rent matter, they be worse. Rent issues for Ghana be worse. So why has government lost it like that? How? I need to understand. Where are the degree holders, the masters holders? Charlie, make I tell you people, if you couldn't go to university and you completed SHS, you have enough knowledge to channel into what? Income generating what? Practice. You have enough knowledge. You know, everybody go to university, because those that go university, or they fail the people. They fail the people. Sometimes it do be painful. In the university, you know, go sit down there some. Even when you could talk, say, Charlie, what is university? What is university? It is a continuation of what you learned in SHS. Where did they teach for them? Me, I go sit inside lecture room. I know what happens there. You understand? Value education, marketing, governance, leadership, all these things that we learn there. It is just to make you a formal person in society. So say you go feel adjust into the formal administration. That is all. So say you go feel be part of the bank. When you go to the bank, the tellers in the bank, what do? When you go to the bank, the tellers in the bank, what do? They do what? They only what? They take in income and they pay. Cash and pay. That's what they do. Some of them are holding masters and whatever, what so on and so forth. So on and so forth they have, but they are cashing money. That doesn't mean that's all they do. There is more to what they can do with what they learn in school. But some of them, they can't say that is banking all about being a teller? That's those who are at the front desk. So somebody go fit do banking job for like 5 years, go say one day just get up, say I'm no more a banker, because 30 days in a month, 31 days in a month, you sit down one place and they pay you peanut like 3,000, 4,000 Ghana cedis. Meanwhile, your transportation, your fuel, your rent, your feeding is 3 times your salary. You know, your time is a waste. That is the country we live in. So if government of Ghana tell me, say, the economy of Ghana is suffering, I ask myself, say, what did you take the money to do? Because you don't pay the citizens. You don't pay the citizens. You don't manufacture. Your industries, they ground. How many percentage of subsidy government they give to the state, the people? How many percent? And you go tell me, say, things make hard because the dollar has depreciated. Make I tell you something. In the midst of the city depreciation, Ghana for not be like this. We for have plenty money. In the midst of the city depreciation, Ghana for not be like this. Me, I'm telling you. If the finance minister come and defend the dollar has depreciated because the stock exchange market, the Ghana, what? Oh, be kasa, alibi, kasa. Because they know, see, in the society we have different class of people. They have the elite, the corporate, they have the average, and then they have the minimum. So when they are talking like that, they are not talking to the minimum guy or the average guy. They are talking to the elite, the corporate people. And the language they speak on that level, it's a language of deception. It's a language of deception. When he talk like that, the accountant, they understand. The administrator, they understand. The secretary, they understand. And they know, say, there is nothing they can do about it. But as for you, the person who did it down there, they get to there, you not be part of it. You are not part. See, that is why when government, anytime, Ghanaians were expecting that the president should have spoken more emotional, should have been more emotional in his speech and console them. But basically, that's not what happened. Because he was not speaking to you, the ordinary Ghanaian way they suffer. He is speaking to the investors and the business community of Ghana. Be them he's talking to. But you did Nima, you did Mamu be Antina. You be baller cry. They don't see you safe. They don't see you. If you people they tell you say she can't pay, they know. You did Mamu be, they make noise. You did maybe you did where? You did a Showman village be, they make noise. You did Aveno. She can't pay, they keep quiet. You are not part of it. Keep quiet. You don't have money. Poor people, they make noise. Keep quiet. She can't pay, that's what they tell you say for do. But the big men, you see the big men, they understand the language of economics and business strategy. So then when the people talk, they don't say, yeah, Charlie, kakra kofa chobombi pass here, you know, chobom pa. Hey, the way they tear Ghana chobom, the way they tear Ghana chobom. See, make I tell you, most of you people, you know, say me, I will tell you the truth. Even though I stood and campaigned for MPP, I campaigned to some level where people hated me. People hated me. You know, me say when I was campaigning, they are not getting so. It's because I believed in them. I believed in MPP. Say, yeah, Nanado good do am. So I believed in it. That doesn't mean say then I hate President Mahama. I never hated him, but it's a matter of choice. It's a matter of choice. If you love Mahama, you are free to vote Mahama. If I love Nanado, I'm free to vote Nanado. But I didn't vote for Nanado so that when things are hard in Ghana, I will keep quiet. No. My loyalty doesn't go to that level. Because the thing where it happen, it affect everybody. It affect my people. It affect all of us. You understand? We can't even buy fuel. We can't even buy fuel. We can't buy fuel. But as we speak, there is a refinery. There's a refinery in Ghana. But make a ask when I make some of the ministers, my battery is running down, and so in the next 10 minutes, I'll be off. I better share the video, make them see. What is happening in Ghana, it is called political wickedness. Forget about the dollar being depreciated or depreciating. What is happening in Ghana is called political wickedness. And I'm speaking to all our ministers. Ghanaians don't benefit nothing for being Ghanaians, if not for free SHS. So please, the Russia-Ukraine war and the COVID excuses you people are using to suffer the people, stop it, because God knows sleep. The voice of the people is the voice of the Lord. Maybe you think say you are stashing money for some place, they open companies, so yeah, your children are fine, your pickings are good, so yeah, the people can go ahead and complain. Make I tell you something. The way God go punish you, the way God go punish you, you yourself, you say your guilt, your conscience go to tell you, Charlie, this thing where they go through, be God will they punish me because of the way I treated the people. People don't benefit nothing for being Ghanaians. Ghanaians are miserable. 60% of Ghanaians are miserable, thinking, stressed out. They can't pay rent. Meanwhile, you people, you get lands, you get houses, you build estates. So you don't want to regulate the rent law. Where the people they suffer. But Charlie, me I go tell every Ghanaian say, make you pray. See, make you pray. Pray, pa, make God bless you and your family. Because prayer they work. Prayer is the work. You don't have to take no gun. You don't have to take no knife. Pray to God. God will make a change. The table you go 10. And I'm telling you this, bro politicians, bro. Simple things, simple life. Like Stonebwoy said, simple life. The people cannot get it. So I tell all of you, on the 8th of November, I am dropping 2 songs. Keep your focus and treason. Keep your focus is to motivate and encourage every Ghanaian say, God, it go be. The treason is to tell you, say, you for wake up and think and make a change. So it'll be 2 songs I'm releasing on the 8th of November. Make you try and listen to the songs. Rather the way Ghana they go, no. Some of us will come out and start talk. For talk through the music. That's what I mean. I'm not going to speak on radio and TV again. Now all the things I want to say, I will channel them through music. Through music. What Ghanaians do you people? What has Ghanaians done to you? What has Ghanaians done? The Ghanaians have done nothing than being loyal and voting for a better life. Yet it has never been better. Why? Then crony, a bronco, a jim boning, you don't love the people. Me, I just say they don't love the people. Because if you love the people from inside, you go make things work. Forget about the dollar we depreciate or appreciate. We have so much money in Ghana to be better because government no they pay any Ghanaian. No Ghanaian is giving 200 Ghana cedis per month for being a Ghanaian. So why are we saying the dollars depreciated so everything make bad? We are supposed to have so much in our reserve. We are supposed to have so much in our reserve for the people because we don't pay the people. Government doesn't pay any Ghanaian. You don't benefit nothing for being a Ghanaian. So why are we suffering? Why don't we have enough in the reserve? And I'm telling you.